implemented the version 2, the Hawaiian City ID, which is the GCash ID to start cashless payments and transactions in the city. Let's watch this video. Maraming salamat po to our partners, Globe. By February 1, all our citizens in the city of Kawayan can avail of this version 2 of the Kawayan City ID. You no longer need to go to the City Hall to pay your taxes, to pay your tickets, to pay your utilities. You just sit in your phone, in your homes, and on your phones, you can do cashless transactions using your Kawayan City ID. These innovations enabled Kawayan City to be recognized as BPO ready, making us also a finalist in the EGOV National Award for LGUs. Acknowledging our excellence in utilizing information and communications technology in local governance, we opened our newly improved Primark Market Center with footbridge, as well as our new Kawayan City Public Cemetery in Barangay San Francisco, which has already catered 226 burials in 2016. We started the operations of the Rescue 922 substation in Villaluna and rehabilitated our road streets. Other infrastructures for implementation this year are as follows: the Kawayan City Sports Complex, the Central Office, Motor Pool and Archive Building, the Science Centrum, which will be at Hacienda San Luis in partnership with the Department of Science and Technology, and a halfway center, which will be put up in Barangay San Pablo, and no less than the President of the Republic of the Philippines will be coming here to groundbreak the halfway center. The PWD Center, and I'm very happy to see Mayor Moods here because I saw the PWD Center in the city of Ilagan, and we would want to benchmark the PWD Center with your help, Mayor Moods in the city of Ilagan. Our prison cell for women in the BJMP, and of course, finally, a Hall of Justice to our dear judges. We now have 3 regional trial courts and 1 municipal trial court. Definitely, we need a new Hall of Justice. A Bagsakan Station, rehabilitation of evacuation centers, installation of CCTV cameras, in the forest region to look after illegal loggers, and installation of street lights. Goal number 10, reduce inequalities. We created opportunities and provided assistance, especially to the disadvantaged sector of the community. Programs for the involvement and development of our out-of-school youth, children in conflict with the law, children needing special protection, and solo parents. We extended support to our senior citizens, including monthly birthday celebrations, ID booklet for grocery and medical assistance, PhilHealth grant, and social pension programs. The welfare of our PWDs is also an utmost priority of the city government. We distributed assistive devices, PWD IDs to avail benefits and privileges, and conducted livelihood, skills trainings, and personality development programs to enhance the active involvement of our PWDs in policy making. We encourage the active involvement and representation of our indigenous peoples and agricultural sectors in the policy process of the city government. As we appointed the sectoral representatives to be members of the city council to make sure that their respective concerns will be properly addressed. Bigyan po natin masigabong palakpakan ng ating mga PWD. Goal number 11, sustainable cities and communities. Family welfare is key in the building a sustainable community. Thus, we provided core shelters to families to help them improve their living conditions, while maintaining the competitiveness of our agro-industrial and tourism. We are geared towards the promotion of smarter city by providing basic services through the use of technology and digital solutions. By April, we will launch the increased internet connectivity in the city of Kawayan, making Kawayan City the first digital and fiber city in the North country.
Ako po si Jomel Catalore na nakatira dito po sa Barangay San Pablo, dito sa Kabahay po. At maraming salamat kay Mayor na nabigyan kami ng kabahay na ganito ng libre po. Maraming salamat din sa mga opisyal din ng Kawayan City.
Goal number 12. Responsible consumption and production. Responsible consumption entails a sustainable food production. Thus, we initiated crops and organic agriculture programs, including distribution of corn and rice seeds, vegetable seeds, as well as cash assistance to our farmers to help them for the continuous production of our basic agricultural crops. We likewise procured additional machineries in our very first Agri-Ban to provide crops and conduct technology demonstrations on good agricultural practices.
Ating mga followers sa nagtatanong ali at mais, napakahalaga nitong ngayong agriban natin. Kasi itong agriban natin, malaking tulong sa kanila sa information drive about sa kanilang mga ali at mais. Kaya i-train natin yung ating mga farmers sa pag-produce ng mga quality ng rice and corn para pwede tayo mag-compete sa ibang bansa.
Kawayan City, after receiving the Hall of Fame Awards in Agri-Pinoy Rise Achievers, has continuously been recognized as the home of outstanding agricultural extension workers, outstanding corn farmer, outstanding small farmers organization, outstanding fisher folk, outstanding barangay food terminal, outstanding young farmer, and outstanding agricultural entrepreneurs. Kaya bigyan po natin isang masigagang palakpakan ang ating mga outstanding farmers. Goal number 13, climate change. Our initiatives to reduce the impact of climate change include tree planting activities, participation in the Earth Hour as a campaign to protect planet Earth. The Hawaiian City Disaster Risk and Reduction and Management Office has been a consistent, effective arm in medical aid, emergency, and disaster operations. It led training workshops, fire and earthquake drills in different municipalities and barangays across the province, and strengthened the Be Ready campaign in schools and barangays to increase awareness on disaster response brought about by climate change. As a member of the Global Coalition of Mayors, we pledge to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and enhance resilience to climate change.
Isa po akong registered nurse, isang emergency medical technician, and isa po ako sa mga trainer po ng CBRR Rescue 92. Ang mga project ni Mayor Bernard ay ang ating Be Ready training for barangay workshop. And ang main purpose po nito is para po yung ating mga barangay officials para naman maging makapacitate po sila and maging resilient when it comes to hazard and disaster. Yan po.
Again, thank you to our CDRMO and congratulations for being a Hall of Favor awardee in the Gawad Kalasan. Keep up the good work. Goal number 14, Life Below Water. We have been conducting fishery development programs, including fingerlings, dispersal, distribution, and installation of fishing gears and fishing cages. We also collaborated with the Hawaiian City Water District in the fish seeding programs, where we released 10,000 fingerlings in Cagayan River. Buhay po ang ating mga mangingisda at ang ating Hawaiian City Water District, Engineer Cantero. Maraming salamat sa partnership. Goal number 15, Life on Land. We consider deforestation as one of the major causes of climate change, which is why we continuously uphold the strict implementation of the Total Log Plan.
Sama kami ginagawa ngayon, di Balang Inlas natin total lagban, di Pipos Region, tapos di Basta, awalan si may hangkamin nga masapong gigan-tigit ikaw sa dagbalik yung doon lumabas. Salamat ako ngayon. Chef ni Juan Renato Lambino, Barangay Chiptano, si Barangay Villa Concepcion.
Maraming salamat, Renato. We also strengthened the implementation of our solid waste management program and created mechanisms to address our problem with waste disposal.
Ang aming tanggapan ay sa pong tagapanguna ng pangangalaga ng kalikasan ng lungsod ng Kawayan. Sa kasalukuyan, ang programa namin dito sa aming tanggapan ay ang pagtupad ng Republic Act 9003. Ang tamang paggamit natin ng MRF ay sa pagminomonitor at ang pagre-resikulo ng mga basura. Ito po ang tinatawag namin WOW Kawayan Program, yung Wealth on Waste. Patuloy pa rin ang pag-uuli namin sa mga lumalabag sa batas. Tinarugit ang kawayan na sakit imaikit na. Magtulungan po tayo sa ating programa.
Maraming salamat, Engineer Lamsen. Palakpakan po natin. Yan ang favorite kong department head. Goal number 16, peace, justice, and strong institutions. Our unceasing support to the PNP, SOCO, BFP, PJMP, the judiciary was maintained to increase our efforts in the maintenance of peace and order in our city. We strictly implemented our curfew ordinance for minors. We started conducting free legal education and awareness campaigns on laws and basic human rights all over our barangays. In line with the advocacy of the current administration against illegal drugs, we conducted random drug testing of city government employees, city officials, officers, and members of the PNP, campaigns of drug prevention, and initiated the Pledge of Commitment for Drug-Free Barangays. We supported the Oplan Pagbabago for the rehabilitation of our drug surrenderers. Our Bahay Pag-asa has continued assisting juvenile delinquents for life skills trainings and rehabilitation programs.
Taga-Bahay Pag-asa. Kami po yung mga residente na tinutulungan ni Mayor project na po itong Bahay Pag-asa. Papasalamat kami sa kanya dahil tinatayo na po itong Bahay Pag-asa. Binigyan niyo po kami ng pagkakataon magbago para maglaya po yung mga experience na po kami. Para hindi na po kami gumawa ulit ng mga nagawa namin mga kasalanan.
And again, any moment now or any moment, any time, our President of the Republic of the Philippines will be coming to the city of Ilagan and the city of Kawayan for the Drug Rehabilitation Center and the groundbreaking of the Halfway Center. It is our commitment to strongly implement the anti-drug campaigns and rehabilitation programs at all costs to fully create a drug-free and peaceful city of Kawayan. The final goal, goal number 17, partnerships for the goals. We recognize the importance of a collaborative government to enhance our services to our people. Kawayan City maintains to be the pioneer and proponent of the public-private partnerships, and we have been chosen to be the benchmark of other LGUs in the region in the adoption of the PPP. There have been lots of projects already implemented through the PPP, and we will continue to encourage the participation of the private sector to increase infrastructures and projects for our people. We continue to strengthen our harmonious sisterhoods with our sister cities in Nanling, China, Gustavin City in the country of Georgia, and our local municipalities here. As this is important for the economic and cultural exchanges towards sustainable development. Kawayan City has been successfully admitted as a member of the World E-Governments Organizations of Cities and Local Governments, an international coalition advocating e-governance and emphasizing the use of information communications technology to attain sustainable development.
Araw po, Dr. Reyes ng RDSU at itinagagal kong i-present sa inyo ang resulta ng naging partnership between BDO Foundation and the City Government of Kawayan. Napakaganda ang ginawa nilang na ito dahil mas nakatulong po sa pagdaloy ng pasyente. Iwan po natin sila ng mas efficient kumpara sa atin.
Thank you very much to our partners. Palakpakan po natin sila. And let us build more partnerships. To fully localize the Sustainable Development Goals, we created an ad hoc committee with members from the local government, private sector, the academe, and NGOs to work together to achieve specific goals and to formulate blueprints to integrate sustainability principles in policy making. And in closing, just like any other plan of action, the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals requires a collaborative effort among the different sectors of society. And each of us has an important role to take. Bawat kawayenyo ay may tungkulin, di lamang sa ating gobyerno, komunidad, kapaligiran. Kaya hinihikayat ko na simula sa araw na ito, mas isapuso at isagawa natin ang 17 hamon upang makamit natin ang pag-unlad, hindi lamang sa ating minamahal na lungsod ng Kawayan, kundi sa buong mundo. Maraming salamat po. Ipagpatuloy natin ang ating pagkakaisa sa katuparan ang pagiging ideal city of the North. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay po ang ating lungsod ng Kawayan. Thank you very much.